Hello, this is Yahweasel. Let's play Minecraft through time. In the last episode, 1.6.4, and we found our way to a new home here, in the middle of somebody else's home. Here we go. This place has a nice back garden there. This seems like a decent enough place, so I think I will steal this home. I'm gonna go ahead and take down their current furnishings because I want my own, and they're in the way. So, sorry guy, you don't get to have any of this. I don't want to waste pickaxe on wooden things. There we go. Get out of my house. Let's go ahead and place down a bed. It should be a relatively safe place for a bed. Let's go ahead and, let's see, use a little bit of our wood supply to make a crafting table. I'm running desperately low of space, but don't worry about the things I'm throwing out right now. I'm going to pick them up again. Let's see, let's use a little bit more of our wood supply to make some boxes. There we go. Go ahead and place these somewhere, and then we can actually make some progress. How's that for an idea? So I'm going to quickly put this all in the box. Bzzz. Alright, that will do for the moment. So my overall plan today is to find horses, and if I'm very, very lucky, also find a name tag. Unlikely that I'm going to find both. Actually, kind of unlikely that I'm going to find either, but, you know, let's be optimists. Now, in terms of finding a horse, instead of just sort of hanging around... Oh, yes, right, this is an important place to remember. I'm going to be taking use of this place. In terms of finding a horse... Oh, cool, they have potatoes. Nice. I'm just going to use their gardens. I'm just stealing their land, in case it wasn't obvious. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that in terms of finding a horse... I think my best bet is to do that fast-forwarding, because if I try and do it live, then it's gonna be slow and annoying, and I will end up sort of stopping without having found a horse. So, yeah, probably do that in fast motion, and I might, because none of the nearby terrain looks very promising, I might, well, I was about to say I might try crossing the ocean, but I don't really want to have a horse that I can't get back either. Yeah, maybe I'll go off this direction through that jungle in hopes of finding a horse. Before I do that, I will use this little back garden here to plant my melon seeds, so that hopefully I will have more melons when I come back. But in the name of actually getting a horse in some reasonable amount of time, let's do that all in fast motion. Bzzz. Whoa, taking damage. Get away from the cactus, you moron! Okay, I'm gonna take down this cactus, because that guy seems to have been trying to kill himself on it. Random aside, back to fast-forwarding. I believe I just saw the much reviled and added in this version... Baby zombie. Baby zombie! Oh, it's a baby zombie villager, even. That's even rarer than a baby zombie. But just as annoying. So baby zombies, if you don't know, which, you know, if theoretically this series is your entire introduction to Minecraft, then that's really weird. But anyway, if you don't know, baby zombies are basically just small zombies. But they're fast, and they're very, very annoying, and they can... easily take you out. Like, they are an incredibly annoying enemy. So, yeah, baby zombies, great. New addition. Woohoo. Back to fast motion. Zzz. Actually, before I go completely back to fast motion, let me quickly mention, in case anyone is confused, that the reason I'm going into a ravine, which is obviously not somewhere I'm going to find a horse, is in hopes of finding a chest in which I could perhaps find a name tag. Which is one of the additions in this version. It's arguably less important than a horse, but it is something that I would like to find. So, okay, hi buddy. So, I do want to find that. And that's why I'm here. I'm hoping that I will uncover some other kind of treasure, namely a name tag. Oh god, so many monsters around. Ooh, anyway, so if you see me die and lose 44 levels, then know that it was all in search of something that I wasn't going to find anyway. Zzz. And I see some horses. I shall offer them flowers because I'm a nice guy. I'm not incredibly far from home, so by the way, the reason I'm grabbing these flowers is to make dye out of, although I don't actually have a reason to make any dye. Just for giggles. The horses are over there, by the way, in case I didn't make it clear. Ooh, I think I see my ever-favorite completely white horse, or maybe that's a... Maybe that's a cow-patterned horse over there. Ooh, wow, there are a lot of white stallions in this area. Okay, so we found a place where horses are naturally appearing. Oh, including little baby horses. So you can breed horses. They can also breed all on their lonesome. Okay, so here are our horse options. I'm actually gonna write this in chat real quick, just in case I want to find it again. There we go. Stop clicking all these buttons. There we go. So basically, how you train horses is with an empty hand. I always forget about that, and it has to be a completely empty hand. You right-click on them, and you keep doing that until you get hearts, and they don't try and buck you off anymore. Wow, the places you're going, it'll be dangerous when you buck me off. This is problems. Anyway, you just continue doing this. Sometimes it can take quite a few tries. It looks like this horse has 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 health. Oh, I think I got hearts there. Now, once you get the hearts, you can go into your horse's inventory. It shows both your inventory and the horse's. When you give them a saddle, then you are now in control of the horse. So this is now my horse. And as you can see, horses are very, very fast. A heck of a lot faster than walking to get around. Let me regain my bearings here so that I can know how to get home. Which is generally in that direction, I think. Unless I have completely lost my bearings. Oh wow, more horses. Actually, pumpkins over here, too. I may as well grab some pumpkins since they are somewhat rare. While on horses, you can do any of the things you can do while not on horses. Sometimes it's very unintuitive, like it is right now. I'm batting something through a horse's head, but somehow that works. There we go. Just grab a couple pumpkins so that I can grow them later. They will magically have faces on them, because that's just how pumpkins grow in this universe. Not going to grab all of them. They are, after all, they are something that grows, so I don't need to grab all of them. There we go. It was via that crazy mountainous area over there. Oh, horses don't like water. Although this horse doesn't seem to mind as much as it probably should. So here's how you make a horse jump. This horse seems to not exactly have hops, or maybe it's just not very good at jumping out of water. There we go. Let's see how good its hops are normally. Ooh, yeah, not very good. Oh well. I didn't choose it for its jumping. I chose it for no reason, actually. So let's go ahead and take this horse back to my lair, where I can tie it up. I don't have a lead with me, do I? No. Okay, so I better get home fast, otherwise I will lose this horse. That would be unfortunate, because with the horse I would lose my saddle, and that would be even more unfortunate. Yeah, unfortunately, the path home is basically all jungle, so this is going to be an interesting trek. And let me actually quickly check. Okay, I want to get to negative 2058, negative 12449. Oh, I'm not far from home at all. Wow, okay. Although I did apparently sort of go at an angle when I intended to go straight, so that's great. You can definitely hurt a horse by falling too much. It's not difficult to damage horses. I'm apparently doing a pretty decent job of not damaging this horse for the moment. What direction am I going, and why can't I tell? Okay, good. I'm going in the Z-axis, so hopefully... Oh, hello, cat. That cat probably didn't appreciate having a horse just suddenly appear out of nowhere. Cats are not known for their love of non-cat animals. Come on, you. Giddy up. Horses don't like water. Oops, that was not what I meant to do. You can sort of just keep getting back on their back in the water and then use that to move them a bit. Just don't try and move them entirely through water, because it will be an incredibly inefficient experience. So somewhere in this... Oh man, this horse is just the worst jumping horse in the world. Grab that rotten flesh for no reason, scare another bunch of pigs, and scare another cat back there. Yay! Horses in the jungle. It is the worst thing. Wait, am I going... Did I get turned around? Shoot. That number is going up instead of down. I want negative 12,449. How did I get turned around? That's weird. Okay, since I got turned around, let's fast forward my way back home. Zzz. Okay, horses are not known for their incredible ability to navigate the jungle. But no worries, because I have found my town. Hoo boy, that was a pain. Getting horses through the jungle is not a fun experience. It is something worth avoiding if you can. But now I am back home again, and I have a lead in the box, so if I can make that horse not run away, of course it can run away if it wants, so I have to be quick about this. Go ahead and grab my lead, and... What the... I have to put those that way. And come back here, horse. You're already getting lost, you jerk. So much faster than I am. Use the lead to bring my horse somewhere safe. Get back here. Where are you going? So you can indeed just lead the horse with the lead. It will follow along with you. Additionally, you can, of course, tie up the horse. I'm actually going to take out some of these cactuses that are nearby, just in case my horse is feeling suicidal. This is your life now. Don't get too suicidal about it. Deal with it. Before it gets too dark, this is actually a very bad idea, but before it gets too dark, I'm going to try and get a little bit of the wheat that has grown, and then go to sleep. Okay, so that's a horse. Now, my next goal... Wow, get off my bed. Jeez, they're all hanging out in my house. Stop watching me sleep, it's weird. Okay, jeez, guys, go away. Find somewhere else to hang out. I found an apple, by the way. It fell, I think, from a jungle tree, or maybe it was just some other tree that happened to be in a jungly area. I'm confused. They're not supposed to fall from jungle trees, but oh well. Somehow I got an apple, so there's that. Carrots, I should probably plant those. Generally speaking, the desert is not the best place to plant much of anything. Dang it, none of my melons have grown yet. Oh well, I've got 10 pork for the moment. But... I would say the next step, then, is to go ahead and try to find, Try to find Try to find a name tag! There we go! That was the other major addition in this version. Now that I have a horse, I can get around much faster, or at least I could, if it wasn't for the fact that I'm completely surrounded by jungle! So I will get on my horse and try and remember how to, unlead my horse. There we go. There we go. Got my lead. I have a stake to attach the horse to later. In fact, I will make a slightly better stake to attach the horse to. Just get a few of those. You definitely don't want to leave with a horse and without having somewhere to attach the horse, because the horse will wander off. It does not care about you. It will just go wherever it feels like. That is not how you make a fence. Fences are made out of sticks. Like so. There we go. That'll do. Okay. Off we go, then. Off, on, and... Oops, I left him on... Speaking of not leaving your horse unstaked, that's exactly what I just did. Try not to hit any of these cactuses, and then immediately find water. I don't think there is any... I think this desert is completely surrounded by jungle, actually, which is unfortunate. Is there any direction I can go out of this desert that is not via jungle? There is not. There is not. That sucks. Hey, it's a land spider. Hello, Mr. Spider. In case you don't remember, from long, long ago in a galaxy far away, when spiders spawn in daylight, they are not evil. They don't want to hurt you any. You can ignore them, you can be friends with them. If I had a name tag, I could name it and make it my pet. I could put a lead on it and lead it home with me. Unfortunately, once it turns to night, it'll turn evil, so it's not exactly wise to put a lead on it and make it your pet. So, anyway, all I'm really looking for is a cave to go caving in, and that's a cave. So, let's go ahead and tie up my horse. Make a quick stake. It's really hard to see what I'm doing. With that stake, quickly tie up my horse. Can I not tie up the horse while I'm on the horse? Probably not. There we go. You stay here, buddy, while I go to get myself killed. This isn't much of a cave, is it? I was hoping for more. How about in the other direction? Anything? I hear spooky cave noises. That's something. There we go. This might be a cave. I'm just basically hoping to get incredibly lucky and find a dungeon, and then to get incredibly lucky in that dungeon actually have a name tag in it. That's really all I can hope for. But because that's going to be a slow and awful process, I think, and then obviously this cave isn't going to have it, I will continue searching for a cave again in fast motion. Bzzz. Not exactly a name tag, but what I do see is an abandoned mine shaft. So I'm going to get down to there and see if one of the boxes in there happens to have... Ooh, hey little jerk. Think you can hurt me? Get over here. Why aren't you moving at all? Okay, that was weird. Anyway, I'm going to get down to that abandoned mine shaft and not get blown down there by an evil creeper, and see if I have any luck in there, because abandoned mine shafts do tend... I'm just having a quick look around to see if I happen to see any exposed cobble, which would be the sure sign of a... Wait, is that cobble? No, that... Wait, what? That must be gravel, isn't it? Let me see some gravel. Now I'm all confused. Well, anyway, I'll get somewhere in fast motion. I just wanted to point out that indeed there is an abandoned mine shaft, and God, that looks a lot like cobble to me. Are there two dungeons like right next to each other? Yeah, that's gravel. That's a dungeon. That's another dungeon. That's amazing. Okay, I'm gonna get over to one of those two dungeons, and hopefully one of them will have a name tag. Bzzz. They were dirt. I am a moron. I just wasn't used to that particular level of illumination. Once I get a little bit of light on it, that would be dirt. That is also dirt. I am a moron. I want to get up just a little bit so I can take a longer peek down the passageway. Here's some cobble for comparison. You can see they actually, you know, they look pretty similar if they're both gray. Like, if you grayed that out, it wouldn't be that easy to tell from cobble, so I blame Minecraft and not my own incompetence. Oh dear, this is not a safe place to stand at all. Anyway, so I guess I will, indeed, be going down into that abandoned mine shaft again in fast motion. Bzzz. Quickly, here's a normal baby zombie as opposed to a baby zombie villager. Pretty similar, just, you know, it doesn't look as much like a villager. Bzzz. Randomly coming back in to show whatever the heck is going on here. I think a bat, like, got stuck in a block? Poor thing. Okay, back to looking for a chest. Bzzz. Another just random pop back in. I don't think I have ever seen an abandoned minecart network built at the bedrock level. That's amazing. There's bedrock all over the place. And sorry, by the way, if you can hear my my AC in the background. I wasn't expecting to pop back in here. Look at this. There's... Oh, and diamond! Even better than bedrock, which is, you know, kind of an obvious statement since bedrock has 0 value and diamond has non-zero value. What don't I need? I'm very bad at this, I know. I don't need extra cobble. I've got plenty of cobble. This is dangerous. Then I need to use some of this extra cobble to get my way back out of there. So, here you go. This is, just in case you've never seen it either, here is oops, that's not quite what I meant to do, but that's fine. Here is a abandoned minecart network that actually generated at bedrock. That is weird. And the stranger thing, I think, you know, at least in my opine, it's not in my opine, it is what I opine, that the even stranger thing is that there's no, like, bumpy bits where the bedrock is higher than it should be, which makes me think that the minecart network may have actually superseded the bedrock in generation. That would be a bit interesting. Anyway, back to searching for a chest. Another just fun cut back in. We've got a floating torch. Occasionally this happens. Just weird generation of abandoned abandoned minecart networks. I think it was meant to generate on the piece of wood that was meant to be here, and it got very confused. By the way, I think I will also mention that there are other ways of getting name tags. In particular, you can fish for them. But you know, as dull as this is, nothing is more dull than fishing, so I'm going to continue just hoping I find a chest. Alright, I see the telltale signs of a dungeon. Sounds like a spider dungeon, if I am to judge by the mob sounds I hear nearby. Grab this gold real quick. Trying to figure out what the best mode of attack might be. It's unfortunately a little bit high up there. I think I'm gonna actually staircase my way up. Very poorly. There we go. That'll do. Because what I want to do is come in the wall and then sort of attack them from below. That's usually a pretty good approach. It's not as good with spiders. Oh dear. There we go. It's not as good with spiders, but in this case it should... Okay, it should freeze. Good. It should work out because, I only have a one wide opening, so if I do this correctly, then that should be fine. I'm a little bit concerned... Okay, hi, buddy. Now remember, of course, that I'm just hoping, just by pure luck, basically, that I will find... Why are you glitching out so much, Experience? Stop this. What's happening? The hell? This is not how that's supposed to work. Okay, anyway, remember that I'm just hoping that by sheer luck, there is a ability to speak English, that there is a name tag in the chest. Name tags aren't exceedingly rare finds in chests, but they aren't, you know, it's no guarantee. Light up the dungeon itself. It does indeed interact with the, hey! First one! And look at that, a bunch of music discs, too. This is a pretty good find. And, ooh, and horse armor! I already have a saddle. Okay, what can I throw away? Throw away some extra cobble and gravel. Gravel? Don't really need those. I do want to take the music discs, but they aren't... Oh god, okay. Hi, buddy. I should maybe close myself in a bit. There can be monsters coming from other places. Go ahead and use some of my own cobble that did not come from here to block this off just a bit. That should do. That direction should be sufficiently safe since that's where I came from. I find it mildly interesting that it does interact with the rest of the minecart network, which is silly because, of course, that's the reason I came here. Anyway, I found a name tag, guys, so good for me. I am going to grab the string, since I've got a pile of string anyway. Oh, shoot. Okay, I definitely don't need sandstone. I know I'm very bad at this, guys. I definitely don't need diamonds. No, I'm kidding. Spider eye. I'm not going to enchant anything. I don't need spider eyes. Well, let's see what we've got room for. Name tag, iron horse armor, saddle. I want to throw one more thing away. Bones, maybe? Oh, you know what? I may as well at least take an entire stack of cobble with me rather than less than an entire stack of cobble. I think I have 2 stacks of redstone. That's not that valuable, really. Eh. I'm so bad at this. Okay, let's throw away my extra shovel. I can always get another shovel, and I have plenty of wood and plenty of stone, so shovels are easy to come by. Okay, this is a pretty good haul. The name tag, of course, is what I actually cared about. But pretty glad about that. I'm considering whether to grab this mossy cobble, because in this version of the game, it's still exceedingly rare. And to me, although apparently not everyone agrees with me, to me, it's like the trophy of your conquest. You defeat the, this is called a dungeon. You defeat the dungeon, and then you take the cobble, or the mossy cobble, rather. That's the value of it. Oh, to hell with the bones. Oh well. Hope I don't need any bone meal. Haha. Anyway, so quickly pick up this mossy cobble because it is the trophy of my victory, and of course because it will lead me to some accidental iron. Haha. And then I will fast forward all the way back to my new home base. Pop back in again to show iron horse armor, so if I get on the horse and go into my inventory, I can stick the iron horse armor on. I'm not actually sure if you need to get on the horse or if there's some other way to do it. Maybe right-click on the horse with iron horse armor. Anyway, so now my horse is enarmored, which is good. Unfortunately, I still don't have room in my inventory for everything I would like to have in my inventory. What is the least valuable here? Nothing is wildly valueless. I guess, okay, what I could do is use this coal to make some more torches, which of course is going to have a little bit more torches than I intended, but oh well. So at least I haven't completely wasted that coal. Let's go ahead and pick up my lead, which didn't... Where did it go? Where's my lead? Now, the leads do occasionally break. I guess I broke that lead. Piffle, because that was my last lead. I'm going to have to make a pen when I get back back home again. Oh, wait. I heard... Oh, no, that was... Yeah. Okay. Oh, well. The leads don't last... Oh, yes, there we go. I thought the leads didn't last forever, though, but I guess this lead is doing all right thus far. Don't the leads eventually break? Am I imagining things? Anyway, it was... Oh, shoot. And I don't have the chat history, so I don't know where I'm going, but 12,400 something, negative 12,400 something, negative 2,020 something that is, so I will go in that general direction, which I believe is the direction I'm going, indeed it is, and come back in when I am home. And we are back to the land of shifting sands. Let me hurt my horse there. Almost fell further than I really should have. Oops. Oh well. There is my town, which is good, because then I can place all my stuff in a box and not lose it all. That'll be good. Losing things is not something I intend to do. That was a pretty lucky get, really. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a lead. And... keep my horse attached right there. I'll be back for you, horsey friend. Throw all of... Actually, let me... 1 second. I keep on turning on the AC because it is very, very hot in here. And then it's still on when I come back, which is not really what I intend. Let's see. Okay, throw these all in there. And I don't have enough room, no great surprise. I will need a second box. Something like that, there we go. Throw my extra stuff in there. So I have lots and lots of iron, which I'm going to need momentarily. I also should have plenty of cobble, indeed I do. Gonna need a furnace or two. May as well make 2, just because. Where do I want these? How about right there? There we go. And I want plenty of iron. I have more than 2 stacks. Yes, okay. So I should have plenty of iron. let's go ahead and smelt the iron in fast motion once I get it started. You'll see why I need iron in just a moment. There we go. Bzzz. Okay, I believe I now have the required amount of iron. So let's go ahead and make 4 iron blocks. And 3 iron there, and that is not the correct configuration. Anybody remember how to make an anvil? Oh dear. Please hold while I remember how to make an anvil. Okay, I had it slightly backwards. It actually takes a lot less iron than I thought. Well, 9 less iron than I thought. 8 less iron than I thought. There we go. So here is an anvil. You need an anvil to give a name tag a name. I'm going to put the anvil in this building for no particular reason. Thud. There's my name tag. Now, for reasons, I'm going to name it Dinnerbone. I'm not actually sure what will happen here. I know what will happen with other mobs. I'm not really sure with a horse. Your name is now Dinnerbone. This is, wow, this is all wrong. Let's get the third person view on that. Ooh, this is, there's something terribly perverse happening here that is completely illegal, and oh dear, what have I done? I regret everything. No, just say no to naming horses Dinnerbone. It is, oh god. Oh jeez. Okay, so we got a horse, and we got a name tag, and I regret everything. Next time, 1.7 point something, I guess. Wow, we're getting very, very close to matching up with... God, this is creepy. To matching up with reality. Until then, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, I've got hundreds more. Just click that channel button. Cheers! From Yahweasel.